Hello, my friends. I want to talk about healing today. There is such a fine line between taking responsibility for your physicality and blaming yourself for your physical condition. I think the self-blame came out of the early New Age ideas that everybody should be able to completely heal themselves. And if they can't, they need to keep trying because they're not thinking something correctly. Now, yes, we do need to think well about our experience and hold the best thoughts we can in the highest vibration. But the flip side of this was this blame game for, oh, why me? Why am I not completely healthy? I got to share some stuff with you about this. At one point, I was so weak and so thin. I was model thin because I was in so much pain that I couldn't eat because of what was ultimately diagnosed as RA. It was like I had jackhammers hitting my spine, and I was bedridden. I was too weak to get up. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to live. I had a lot of suicidal ideation at that point because the pain was so overwhelming that it just wasn't worth it to go on. Before I crashed and burned and was in a bed, this had been coming on for a long time. Short list of what I did: chiropractics, acupuncture, yoga, a vibrating platform machine. I was going to a naturopath and I wormed myself. This was back before the ivermectin thing was, really popular. With the naturopath, I wiped out all my flora and fauna in my intestine and rebuilt it. I did that protocol, which is pretty extreme, twice, and it didn't seem to help. I ate 3 things for a year. Literally 3 things. Nothing mitigated this pain. All right. In 1999, I got a tick bite in Hunterdon County, New Jersey, when my husband was back in school there. I was treated with doxycycline. And yet, this was when all of it began. So when I was diagnosed with RA and went to a rheumatologist, I said to her, something is driving this crash of my immune system. There's got to be more to it than my gut flora and fauna. And I said, I think it's the Lyme that I had. And she said, oh, we don't talk about Lyme here. Don't talk to me about Lyme. Which it was kind of interesting to be shut down in that way. She was a lovely doctor, but she didn't want to talk about Lyme. Oh my goodness, I can't. There's a place near us, I mean, literally 5 miles away, that has frequency machines, salt room, crystal sauna. I haven't even explored everything there yet. And it's a wonderful resource. So we know that everything is energy, right? We do. We know that. And yet, to accept that I need medical intervention from traditional medicine to be able to function, it is not a do-it-yourself project all the time, right? And I do hold a very high frequency now of happiness, purring. When I write, I play the YouTubes of frequency. I've had quantum healing. I've had distance regenerative Reiki from Australia. I've tried a lot of things, and it's a partnership between all of these healing modalities, and yet holding gratitude every single day that I can get out of bed by myself. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for everything I can do, even though I had to give up horses. I now do container gardening because I can't crawl around on the ground anymore. There's been a lot of adjustments for me and acceptance in this journey, and yet it didn't destroy me. It gave me so many reasons to be grateful. Every moment is precious to me. Now, the thing that really works the best for me, and I'm not recommending this, I'm just saying I kind of tripped on this because my massage therapist had one. It's a cold laser device, and I do it with my hands and my knees, the worst joints that I have. And my dog now comes and asks for it. So it's really a nice tool for me to have right now in this physical journey. Do I think the RA is going to get worse? Well, it is a progressive disease. There's no cure for it. But our attitude does really help. And maybe that's where what this fine line is. RA taught me to take self-responsibility on a very deep level. If I felt that I could get up and adjust the fan in the bedroom at that time when I could not get out of bed by myself, my husband had to turn me over in bed, reposition me. That's how weak I had gotten. But as soon as I could, I said, no, you're going to get up and do the little things. If you need that book to read, you're going to turn on the lamp. You're going to go and reach for the book, even though it causes pain. Every movement is some degree of pain for me now. And yet, pain is just a sensation. It's not the pain that's going to kill me. So this goes along with what I've been talking about frequency, about vibration, about reaching for the best thought you can, no matter what's going on with you physically. I'd love to hear about your journey. So until I see you again, please be well and please be blessed. Thanks for coming.